with this app, you can send money or invest in money, invest your money into stocks and Bitcoin. And I thought that was very interesting. So.
How can you invest right now, even if you're uncertain about what's going on, even if you're certain on how to approach what is happening? Welcome to Financial Success Secrets. It's myself here, Joachim, co-founder of Caching Secrets, and we have with us Manuela. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. We're here to share with you insights on how can you make your money work for you? How can you achieve freedom by investing? And at the moment, there are a lot of amazing opportunities. And there are many opportunities because prices are going down. We'll tap into a little bit why that is. And that just means these opportunities are at a sale. Before we dig into this, I'm obligated to tell you that we are no financial advisors, do not provide advice, we only share our experience. And if we mention particular investment opportunities, stocks, crypto, whatever that is, it's for illustrational purposes only. And I'm happy to show you exactly what's working for us so you can empower yourself financially and start making an income from investments. And Manuela, there is a lot of there's a lot of fear in the market these days. That means people, they seem to there's a lot of uncertainty, fear, which means prices drops. Some of the things that have been happening is in December, the US Labor Department, they reported that fewer people have been getting into jobs as opposed to what they had been projecting earlier. And the central bank in the US, they're gonna withdraw economic help, increase interest rates faster. And investors are considering other companies as opposed to tech because tech been soaring, tech been going up during the pandemic. And now many investors are considering other kind of stocks. And that means, some of these tech companies that have been doing amazing through the pandemic are now going down. And we'll look into one of them today and what this could mean to you. How can we approach this? Manuela, what are we going to look at today?
We are looking at a company that's called Block, and it's been formerly called Square. It's a technical company, and it focuses on financial services.
Yeah. What do you like the most about this company?
Sorry?
What do you like the most about Square or Block?
I mean, it provides a lot of services for their customers, like the Cash app, for example. With this app, you can send money or invest in money, invest your money into stocks and Bitcoin. And I thought that was very interesting. So
cool. Block, which have been co-founded by Jack Dorsey, who founded Twitter. And by the way, like looking at that person's history with founding such a big company, he been massively successful as an entrepreneur. And the app you mentioned that they created, because Block has announced they're going to be an advocate for helping cryptocurrency adoption, helping more companies and people use cryptocurrencies. So that app is probably part of their strategy in that sense. And when we invest, we need to understand what we invest in, which we're getting that understanding with, this is about payment solutions and adoption of cryptocurrencies. And to go a little bit deeper, what kind of factors have you been looking at when evaluating this investment opportunity?
One thing I always look at is how much debt the company has. And in this case, this company has a lot of debt. But there are different reasons for that. that's not unusual at the moment for a company because of the pandemic. So a lot of companies have more debt at the moment. And the PE ratio, so the price per earnings ratio.
Yeah. And what would you say about that? And especially when we look at, what is this for those that doesn't know this? And could you say something about that?
About the PEG ratio?
Yeah.
Okay. Basically it means how much you pay per dollar, for example, for your earned profits, for the earned profits.
Yeah. So currently, what is so the company is going to have some earnings or profits because they make sales, they do business, so they have earnings. You can also call it profits. And how much are you going to pay per dollar they earn? And in order to get a valuation of the company, like what is the true value of this company, a common metric is then also looking at what is the growth in this metric going to be, like how much is this price to earnings going to grow. So that means if the value here is lower than 1, the company is most likely undervalued, because if you can, for every dollar they earn, and the growth here means that you're going to stay underneath, that you pay less than $1 for every dollar they earn, the company is undervalued because you pay less than like what they earn. That means there's this room to grow up to coming like to a 1-to-1, that you pay $1 for every dollar they earn, so that that ratio is gonna grow in your favor. But if it's over 1, the company, it could indicate that the company is overvalued. And this has been usual throughout the pandemic, actually, that the PEG ratio has been higher than 1. That means a lot of people have been willing to pay more. They've been willing to pay more dollars than what the company is earning. So they've been willing to drive into this, that companies are going to be overvalued. They're willing to put more money, invest more money than what kind of they're actually getting back based on just the numbers on the sheet of paper. And that has happened because a lot of new investors have been joining in. Maybe you've been thinking about this as well, to invest during the pandemic. And a lot of people done that. A lot of people put their savings in. I mean, it's great to invest. We just need to understand what we invest in. Okay, any other things you've been considering with this company? Because we need to understand what we invest in.
Yeah, I mean, the growth rate. So how the company has been developed through the past years, and what is expected in the next few years.
Cool. Have you had a look at what they are going to do, or like projects, things they're going to develop?
I mean, they do something with blockchain technology, I think. So with crypto in the crypto world, and I think that's for the future, it's a very promising, promising subject. So
the company has said they're gonna be helping adoption of cryptocurrencies. So I know that the company itself also has bought a lot of Bitcoin in order to allow people to purchase Bitcoin through their Cash App, as you mentioned. Now, the way this could affect the company as well is that the variation of price can be more drastic, because if the company approaches cryptocurrencies and the price movement in cryptocurrencies are greater, they move faster, that means the price of this company as well can move faster. But now I see that as great, because this price movement is actually what creates these opportunities. And we'll have a look in a moment on what is the opportunity right now. Anything else we should add to this before we have a look at the price at the moment and how we could approach this?
I can't think of anything, but maybe you have something to say.
No, we covered what I noted down. So it could be good to have a look at what we call a chart, like what is the price of Block, formerly known as Square, co-founded by the man who created Twitter. And this company is, yeah, Manuela, what do you see here?
A falling price chart. So.
Yes, since August, it's just been going down, 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 and down. And currently the price is down from about 60% from their all-time high. Is that good, or what is this, Manuela?
It's very good for us for investing.
And the reason, one of the main reasons here is that many investors are evaluating tech companies such as Block, because during the pandemic, as you can see from when the pandemic hit, 20th March, when it really became like known that, okay, what's going serious, or it happened late February, but the stock markets, they hit their bottom around late March, a month later. And since then, and all the way through August, half a year ago, it rose 700%. And that is almost like it's beyond imagination in the stock market. So investors are now evaluating, like, will this growth continue? It's not, usually this is not sustainable. So that means the price drops among the other factors in the stock market because a lot of opportunities are going down. And how do we approach this, Manuela, if you want to invest in this?
Yeah, I mean, there's a strategy, the MCA strategy, and I would use this one.
What does that mean?
It means that we are investing on different levels. So there's a tool for calculating the investment levels in TradingView.
Yeah. No, for sake of time, and also for those who listen, let's keep it a little bit. It will be a little bit not that convenient to show them who listens, but yeah, like as the price goes down, we invest in lower levels.
Yeah.
And
right, so we invest in -20, -30, -40, -50, -60%, for example.
Yeah. And what is the effect of that investing as the price goes down?
Yeah, we get a good price. The more the chart drops, the better the price is for buying in. So, and we get an average price and better profits when it goes up again. So,
because the problem is that for example, they see that the price come down, they become fearful, but the price goes up again a little bit. And let's say they put all their money into here because they feel for it. But is these investment opportunities going to adjust to what your feelings are? Because now you have the time, or because now you have the money. No. So as you said, if you invest when the price goes down, we can get our average price lower. We don't, and this is possible when you actually take your money, you distribute it across different or multiple levels, multiple entries, because we never know what is the exact bottom going to be. This might turn tomorrow. It might go down even further. We don't know. So that importance of deciding on what to do in advance. Before we do a quick recap of what we looked at today, Manuela, is there anything else to say about this?
I mean, that's a very good example for using the MCA strategy, I think so.
Yeah, I would agree. It's this is an amazing opportunity, and with cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, as these companies also into, and they want to help widespread that to the everyday life, to businesses as well. We're just in the very beginning of that era. So there is a lot of potential here. And remember to do your own research. So yeah, we looked at the stock markets. It's down at the moment. Several factors. It's going to be increased interest rates. Less people have been getting into jobs, and investors are reevaluating the growth of tech companies. That would include Block, as we've been talking about today. And this company has a founder with a great background as an entrepreneur, Jack Dorsey, founding Twitter. We talked about that the price you pay for their earnings, it's currently a little bit overvalued, but it's not unusual for tech companies. We talked about, okay, they also have some debt, but debt could be an asset as well in terms of if you borrow money to grow. And now the price is currently down, which could be utilized as a point of entry to get in.
Mm.
Amazing, Manuela. Anything else before we wrap up right now?
No, I mean, I think that's a very good investment opportunity. So yeah, very well said.
Awesome. Likewise, thank you for coming on, and let us know. Drop us a message what your key takeaways are, and DM us if you would like to see and explore how you can put yourself in a position where you can invest, start making an income from that. We're looking forward to see you back in the next episode. Take care. Ka-ching.
Please be aware, we are no financial advisors. We do not provide any advice. We only share our experience, and our results are not typical. If we mention any stocks, funds and other type of investments, it is for educational and illustrational purposes only. Most people are unable to achieve similar results to ours. If you want to achieve similar results, you have to commit yourself to systemize, to learn and to stick to the rules.